Interesting nickname he has is called Cheetos. All his friends call him Cheetos because every time they would see him, he would have a bag of Cheetos when he was younger. And then the reason I told people start calling me EJ is because they called me Lil Cheetos, and I didn't like that at all. Like all his friends, I was not a fan of that.
That was EJ Liddell, and this is On the Bench with Mike Hall. That's me. EJ Liddell is the superstar of the Ohio State men's basketball team. He decided to look at going pro after last year, his sophomore season, but chose to come back. And good thing for Buckeye fans, EJ's a great scorer, a matchup nightmare, good inside, great three-point shooter, really good defender too. He does everything. You need an assist, he's going to find the open man. Need a board, he'll get you a bunch. And this is no surprise. He was first team All Big Ten last year. The year before, his first in college, he averaged 10 points. As a high schooler, he won the Illinois Mr. Basketball Award twice. This year got off to a great start for him in the Buckeyes as they beat number 1 Duke back in November. So my first question to him was, what was the best part about that memorable night?
The best part probably was the reaction from like the fans, because the place was loud, it was rocking. I don't think I've ever been anywhere louder than that. The fans rushed the floor, and I was just excited, really. My mom and dad was here to see that. My mom was still nervous after the game. Like, she was still shaking because she was like so scared of what was about to happen. But yeah, it was just a great time just seeing everybody's reactions.
How many court storms have you been a part of?
That one, and when we lost to Minnesota my freshman year. Yeah, we were ranked number 2 at the time, and Marcus Carr gave us like 30. So yeah, not a good side of the court storm.
It's a little more fun when it's your fans storming you after a win than other fans storming and you're the team that lost.
Yeah, definitely. That was a terrible experience right there.
Yeah. I did it a couple times as a student, and what I remember more than anything was it's hot. You have like 8,000 people or whatever on one small area, and you're all jammed together. Like, it's hot in there.
Yeah, definitely. I remember my teammate Justice Sewing, he didn't know people were storming the court. We were out there celebrating, and then he just turned around. He said he would start sweating and stuff. It was hilarious. Yeah. One of my teammates got like started hyperventilating. He was around some people. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was definitely hot.
I mean, that is the thing. Some people really hate it and they worry about the security stuff, and I get that. But I'm also like, geez, those memories are so unbelievable.
Get those. Yeah, those are cool.
Give me the best uniform in the Big Ten.
Best uniform?
Yeah.
I think I like Nebraska's Black History Month Big Ten jerseys. Like the design they had down the side, I thought those were pretty cool. Just representing like I think it was their first Black athlete in the Big Ten or something like that. So they represented him. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool. I was gonna nominate the cursive Buckeyes.
Oh yeah, I thought you just said in the Big Ten in general, but
no,
my
I do.
jersey is the white scripted. Yeah, white scripted.
Yeah, no, I agree. I wanted the Big Ten one, but I'm saying just me personally, the Illinois and the Ohio State one where it's scripted, the cursive out is so cool.
Yeah, I love putting it on. I just feel real cool, you know.
Do you guys get any say in which jersey you're wearing that night?
It depends. It depends. If our people don't know, they usually ask me like, "What jersey do y'all want to wear?" And if it comes down to it, I'm always gonna pick that one. The white scripted ones, yeah, that's my favorite jersey.
Wait, so if nothing's decided, they come to you. You're the gatekeeper.
It depends. Most of the time, they already have something decided, but probably like once or twice a year, they ask me which jersey I would like, or they put a poll out on Twitter for the fans to see which one they would like as well.
Okay, yeah, but then you just rig it. You just lie and say, "Oh, these are the cursive Buckeyes. We'll go with that one."
Yeah.
How many people in your life call you Eric Jr.?
Everyone. Ever since everyone found out my real name around the program, they call me Eric. They don't call me EJ. Probably on the court they call me E, but after that it's all Eric. So literally, my mom calls me Eric Jr. Nobody calls me EJ really.
So the only people who are dumb enough to call you EJ are us media people who are doing it?
when I first started getting put in newspaper articles, my high school coach asked me, do I want to be called EJ or Eric? And I told him EJ, so nobody knew my real name until somebody posted on Wikipedia that my name was Eric. So now everybody calls me Eric. So yeah.
Well, what do you want now? You wanted EJ in high school. What do you want now?
I still want EJ. I don't.
Okay.
Eric is my dad's name, so it's all cool.
Okay, so we need to tell literally everyone in Columbus to knock it off. Call you EJ.
It's fine. They can call me what they want, as long as they spell it right. That's all that matters.
How good was your dad as an athlete? He played football, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think he was a right tackle. I don't know if his feet was quick enough to be a left tackle, but he was pretty good. Went to Illinois State, played 4 years. His team wasn't the best, so that really doesn't define who he was as a player. But he was definitely a good offensive lineman. He told me he needs more respect when it comes to people saying I get my athleticism from my mom. I can say I get like some skills. His touch. He said he was really good at basketball. He claims he was a point guard at 6'5", like in a church league or whatever. Don't believe that, but I have athletic parents for sure.
You're telling me 30 years ago he was a 6'5" point guard?
That's what he told me, and he has his friends to back it up all the time. And I just listen to it, I guess. I don't believe it. But
yeah. Does he have a nickname? Do we call him ES for Eric Sr.?
Nah, interesting nickname he has is called Cheetos. All his friends called him Cheetos because every time they would see him, he would have a bag of Cheetos when he was younger. And then the reason I told people to start calling me EJ is because they called me Lil Cheetos, and I didn't like that at all. Like all his friends, I was not a fan of that. So that's what they used to call me all the time.
Lil Cheeto. Yeah, I wouldn't want that as mine either.
No, I did not.
What other nicknames have you had besides EJ? Were you ever like the Panther or the Golden God or?
Nah, it's been EJ really. Call myself Easy. That's my Xbox name. But besides that, I saw somebody on ESPN call me Easy. I love that. I like that. And calling me that. But yeah, it's just been EJ.
What teammate has the best nickname?
Ooh, that's a great question. I'd probably say Michi because he's been getting called bad news his whole life, and I like that. I like that. Yeah, they call him bad news.
Bad news, Michi?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is excellent.
Yeah, I love that.
Bad news. Oh man, I'm gonna use that. The next time he does something in a highlight, I'm calling him bad news.
Yeah.
Perfect. Give me like the simplest, break it down for a dummy. Give me the layman's version of what it was like playing the 5 last year versus playing a 4 this year.
It was crazy because I think every single night I gave up probably like 6 inches to opponents because Big Ten tournament, it was like night in, played Minnesota. The next game we played Purdue. Then we played played Michigan. Then we played Illinois. And all those guys have 7 foot and above. But it's a lot different. I'm guarding the perimeter more like this year. Just learning defensive side of the ball this year rather than last year. And just becoming a help side defender. I think I'm getting pretty good at that, blocking shots, getting back to my high school days.
Yeah. When you'd be going up against a Kofi or a Dickinson or whatever, and they're 7 foot whatever, are they letting you know you're the mouse in the house comparatively?
Nah, I never look at it like that. I use my quickness. They have an advantage of height and size, but I use my lateral quickness and stuff. So it wasn't always like a mismatch. But height-wise, obviously, it was a mismatch. But defensively, I think I did pretty well against those guys.
I know you're a guy who's known for a really good character and for being a team player, but there had to be part of you last year that was like, I'm not going to be a 5 in the pros. Like, you want to spend all year playing a position that isn't my position?
It worked out for us because on the defense end, I felt like it was a mismatch in some sense, but on the offense end, I feel like that opened up a lot more as well as me expanding my game to the perimeter a little more, knocking down 3-point shots. But I look at guys like Draymond Green, who guards 5s all the time. PJ Tucker's even assigned to guys' best players at their 5s as well. LeBron started the 5 sometimes this year as well. So I just look at guys like that and just say, wherever I can affect the game, I can affect the game.
Right. Yeah, I guess it's kind of becoming positionless to some
Yeah,
degree.
definitely.
Have you, I know you're busy, but do you ever get to watch the women's team? Like, have you seen Taylor Mikesell hit like 6 3-pointers all the time?
Yes, definitely. I just love her work ethic, honestly. Every morning, 6:30, she's in her shooting on the shooting machine in their gym. So going to the women's game, I actually had fun doing that. Me and my teammates go watch. When she had, I forget how many against Maryland, it was just crazy. Like it was just not like just threes back to back to back. And I also watched JC Sheldon get her 1,000 points the same week as I did. So that was pretty cool as well.
That's right. Yeah, Mikesell, do you know what her 3-point percentage is right now? 50.
That's crazy because she shoots a lot of threes too. That's yeah.
She's something else. All right, let me ask you about high school. You played for a powerhouse. Belleville, what's it like playing ball there?
Man, we've produced a lot of great guys in that area, like Jordan Goodwin. He's a big producer at SLU. Mark Smith, he's at Kansas State now. And me being younger than a lot of those guys, like Javon Pickett at Mizzou, I could just name a ton of guys off. Just all those guys growing up, me younger than them, it was just a good learning experience before we went up to Chicago and played powerhouses like Simeon and Whitney Young. So.
Right. You won Mr. Basketball Illinois twice.
Yep.
Do they give you something? Do you have a trophy?
Yeah, I got 2 trophies. I got 2 big basketball trophies. One of them is like I had to go to the ceremony, did a speech with Bria Bill. She's in South Carolina right now. But the second one I couldn't go get because I had the Ball is Life All-American game that like conflicted schedules. But yeah, my coach went and got it for me.
Okay, so where are they?
My parents have like a little they just moved into a new house, so they have like a wall of all my awards and stuff just sitting up there.
See, you're doing it wrong. You got to carry that with you. You need a backpack, stick them in there everywhere you go. Why has he got 2 golden basketballs? Oh, because I won Mr. Illinois basketball twice. Thank you.
My parents won't let me keep any of the trophies. They have like a scrapbook of everything. And they have all my trophies sitting in the living room.
Yeah. You won that award twice. Do you know the other player from the state of Illinois to win it twice?
Yeah, Jabari Parker.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah. Great.
Come on.
Yeah.
Jeez. Did you consider Illinois for college?
Yeah, I definitely did. When I first, they were my first actual offer for college. John Gross was there at the time. He's at Akron right now. He was there, and I was really excited that I got my first offer from there. I just loved the program that they had, but I mean, it didn't turn out like that. Honestly, Ohio State swooped in, and I just felt like I had a better bond here with everyone. So
yeah. What is Chris Holtmann like as a recruiter?
As a recruiter, he's honest. He's definitely honest. He tells me things I need to work on. He's not going to tell me I need to come here and be like a one and done. I have to work for stuff like that. He set out a plan for me. He let me know if I keep doing this and improve, I'm going to get to my main goal. So as a recruiter, I feel like he's honest. He hasn't changed since I've been here. And just as a unit, as a coaching staff, I feel like they're all great people.
Yeah. What's he like away from the court?
He's actually really funny, to be honest. He makes a lot of funny jokes. I think the funniest things he ever said that he had drip. That was funny. I didn't know where he learned that from. Like he's talking about his outfits and whatnot in the shoes, and I will agree with that.
He's got drip.
Yep.
Do you have to give him fashion advice at all?
Nah, he's top tier with that.
Yeah. Well, it's nice. They don't have to wear suits anymore on the sidelines.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's enjoying that. He's been taking full advantage of
that. He said once, you have, quote, the best smile in college basketball. You agree?
Yeah, definitely. No doubt. I think it's just a genuine smile when I do it all the time. So it's just joy in my smile every time I smile. So.
Who brings it out the most for you?
Honestly, myself. I just enjoy waking up every single day, just having the opportunity to be better than I was yesterday. So
that's a good answer.
Forward to that.
Who's the guy on the team that makes you laugh the most?
We got a lot of personalities on this team, so I would probably say Zed definitely, because he's just like a random individual. Like he just do something like impulsive, like he has a quick burst of energy, and I just look at him like, "What are you doing?" So probably Zed. But we have a lot of different guys on the team to make me laugh. So.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with what Malachi has been doing his first year in college. What's he like as a person?
Malachi, he's a learner. He's a hard worker, and he's a bucket getter. Honestly, I saw that the first couple of days of open gym. He was trying to feel his way in. I just told him like, bro, shoot the ball, do what you do. I watched like your high school highlights, and him just getting more comfortable and him putting in the work every single day in practice is gonna help him in the future. So, great guy off the court as well.
So you watched his high school highlights before he joined the team?
I watch everybody's high school highlights. When I be bored in my room, I look up all my teammates' highlights and just watch them. Just
really?
to see. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Who's got the best? If you had to put like a mixtape of the best highlights, who has it?
I would say Zed. Probably
okay.
Zed has some crazy post hooks and a lot of dunks in high school because he played with Andre Cabello at Illinois. So whole bunch of drop offs, whole bunch of dunks. So yeah.
Last year was an unbelievable regular season for you guys. Then you make a run through the Big Ten tournament to the tournament title game into overtime before going down. What do you remember about that experience, that one specific game?
I just remember me not shooting the ball well at all that game. It was a great game, though. It was winning the overtime, good experience, good environment, because that was probably like the first time fans can really be there. But yeah, that game was a good experience. Hope to get back in that situation.
Yeah. When you were in the 215 game and you got upset, how long did it take for you to pick your head up and just kind of get over it and move on to the next thing?
You got to in life, honestly. It probably took me like a week. I still haven't forgot about it. I still feel some type of way about that game. But you just got to get over it. Just got to keep working, keep improving. Just hope that doesn't happen again. Make sure it doesn't happen again. So,
is that the type of thing where like you or a coach will put a picture of that up in a locker room or something to remind you of a Oral Roberts game? Or is it like, no, we just move on, but take the lessons from it and try not to think about it?
I don't think anybody's forgotten about that, honestly. So you don't need to put a picture up or talk about it all the time for us to remember that. So yeah, we all remember that very, very much.
What was it like doing those NBA elite camps last summer? Was it intimidating? Are you nervous at all? Do you feel like it's a job interview?
No, I don't at all. When I play basketball, I feel like it's very natural. I feel like interviews are more like nervous to me. I get more nervous, but when it comes to basketball, I do that every single day. But going to those camps, it was different. Honestly, I was playing the wing. I really didn't get to play the wing because I went from straight 5 to wing in the camp. So it was just a new experience. I was trying to learn. Happy I went through that to know how it was like.
And have you been able to this season take some of those things that they said you need to work on? Have you been able to implement them?
Yeah, no doubt. Just getting better condition-wise. They want to see me play on the perimeter, more guard people, be able to shoot the ball, handle the ball. And I feel like I've been doing that so far. I have a lot of room for improvement and just going to get better from here.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather posterize a dude with a dunk or swat away somebody as they're trying to posterize someone with a dunk?
I like blocking shots. Blocking shots is fun. I just feel like it takes a lot of confidence for people. But I would say dunk on somebody. Yeah, definitely posterize.
Yeah, dunking is more fun than blocking.
Yeah, because it's a cooler picture. That's good.
I've never been the athlete you are, but I always think instead of swatting it into the fifth row, if only you could hold it. If you could just hold on to it and then the ball doesn't go out of bounds again. Is that way harder than I think it is to do?
Naturally, I just swing. I don't think about catching the ball. I've caught it before, but naturally, I just don't think about catching it. But yeah, I think it's harder than what people think because in the moment you jump, it's a lot of timing and all that sort of stuff. So
yeah. All right, you've been great with your time. I know you got a practice to get to in a second, but before you go, we're going to do before you go. These are 4 questions unrelated to anything at all. You ready?
Yep.
Number 1, give me the story about your family that you like to tell that makes you laugh, whether it's a vacation you went on or playing games or something from your childhood? What makes you laugh when you think about your family?
I think about this time we were at Six Flags, and it's like I think it's called, we were at the amusement park. We were at Six Flags, the water park. And my dad tried to fit into this little tube with me and my little brother and sister that were twins. And he like fell off in the middle of the ride. And that was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. Because my little sister laughed for probably about 3 weeks straight.
That was probably quite a sight.
Oh, definitely.
Number 2, this is a crazy year with a ton of people eligible, but who should be the Big Ten Player of the Year?
Me. I think I just don't think people affect the game as well as I do the things that I do. I'm a team player. I don't shoot as many shots as a lot of other guys, but I'm efficient when it comes to it. But I just think just affecting the game in different ways, I don't see anyone doing it like me.
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
That's the right answer. Although it's a crazy competition with Johnny Davis, with Keegan, with Kofi Coburn, with Jaden Ivey. Like, it's a crazy year for that, man.
Yeah, this league is very talented, and those guys bring a lot to the table. So,
by the way, is Kofi Shaq? I mean, is he 11 feet tall in real life and we're just pretending he's not?
Shaq is Shaq, but Kofi is Kofi, and Kofi is a really good player. He's huge. He's a big guy. Yeah.
All pro sports now. What are the teams? The teams that you stick with, you watch whenever you can?
I've been a Lakers fan since Kobe. That's why I like watching Shaq. Shaq is actually my favorite big man of all time. That's why I wear 32. But I'm a Lakers fan. It's kind of tough to watch them right now. But still trying to decide who I want to win the Super Bowl, because I was a Rams fan growing up because they were so close to me at St. Louis. Right. But I also like Joe Burrow a lot because he's a Buckeye as well. So
yeah,
it's kind of rough right there.
All right, number 4. Which Ohio State football player would make the best basketball player?
And Garrett Wilson. I think people forgot about his highlights when he was in Texas. He was definitely a high jumper. He was actually a Buck. I think he had a couple offers to a couple mid-major D1 schools. So,
all right. Have you ever played pickup with him?
No, I have not. I've not.
Because you'd smoke him, wouldn't you?
No comment on that.
EJ, thanks for your time, man. I appreciate it. And remind me, it's Bad News Michi?
Yeah, Bad News Johnson. That's what they call him. Yeah.
Bad News Johnson. I love it. Thanks for your time, man.
Cool. Appreciate it.
That was EJ Liddell. Pretty good guy, huh? My thanks to him for joining me, and to you for listening. From the Big Ten Network in Chicago, I'm Mike Hall. We'll see you next time.